Hello YouTube, my name is Zadarkus and today I am here to bring you the best mid lane champions you should pick in the current patch. Now, with all the changes in the masteries and some items, some champions that we didn't see for the last times are coming back. So in this list I'm going to start with Anivia. Anivia coming back really strong into the solo queue since the masteries do have a lot of synergy with her ultimate. If you got the Thunderlord mastery, even though Riot did some adjustments to that, it's still pretty strong. As we all know, other than that, Anivia is overall a safe champion thanks to her passive, has insane amounts of burst, and in the late game is a champion that can securely just carry your team if well played. Is a queen of team fights and objective control, and even if you are losing you can defend very well with the wave clear you got. The early game is not the strongest, but mid to late game the scaling is insane. After that I added, of course, my Ahri. Ahri, she will be for a long time, I believe, one of the best champions in solo queue. Ahri has a little bit of everything and is a very complete and easy to play with for the rest of the team champion. So first of all, Ahri has the true damage, the movement speed buff from her Q. She has a charm which is great for engagements and even disengagements if you are getting chased by someone. The slow of your charm is amazing. She has incredible mobility thanks to her ultimate, and overall she can either just kill a single target trying to burst him down or do a great AoE damage thanks to her kit. Also, if you're picking her, it's really easy to get along. It's not a complicated champion to understand. If you're playing Ahri and you charm someone, your team most likely will know that you either are going to go in or that they should go in. It's pretty easy to understand how to play with Ahri. There's not much else to be said. Ahri is Ahri. She's been around for a long time, especially for my list. I think she is just great and she continues doing so. After that we got Brand. Oh yes, Brand in the mid lane. Brand, despite some nerfs on the DFG some time ago, he is great now with the new masteries and his passive that is just insanely strong. Sadly, Brand does not have the escapes or the mobility some other champions have, but overall, if you just build some HP on him, a very common build is the Liandry's and Relay Scepter build. He has insane amounts of burst and he can either just burst a single target from 100 to 0 like in 2 seconds, or he can do massive teamfight damage thanks to his ultimate and overall AoE abilities like his Pillar of Flame, his W, and even his E. If for some reason you already have a target burning, it will spread around teammates near the target you use the ability. The Brand pick here is also debatable as a support. We have been seeing it lately and it is working because, you know, Rito pleased those masteries, but yes, take me on this one. Brand is a great pick on solo queue. Of course you gotta be careful against some champions, but he has a great potential. After this we got Lux. Yes, Lux is back. Well, she never was gone, just not the type of champion you will get hyped about, but Lux is just that all-around champion, somewhat like Ahri but in different ways. She brings a good amount of utility to your team. You got a good shield to use, you got a snare, you got slow, AoE slow to be most exact, and your snare can snare up to 2 targets, and the burst is there as well. Somewhat a burst you could compare to the Anivia and Brand when it comes to damage wise, but I would say that Lux can do even more damage in a team in a less fraction of time. If you hit your snare, you're slow, and you get multiple targets inside your ultimate, your damage is just insane, and therefore Lux has to be in this list, of course. And these are the best mid laners I recommend you be playing in the solo queue. Also, do not ignore the honorable mentions down below, as they are also great counters to the same champions I mentioned and are indeed as well strong. Just I don't see the overall strength being as high of the ones I mentioned, but indeed very strong. You know, my name has been Zadarkus. This video was made for you. If you are not subscribed, remember to do it. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it and leave me a comment because I'll read it. Thank you for watching, and I'll be back really soon with a new one. See ya!